Adejo Moses. I am making this video from Ikeja, Lagos in Nigeria. I don't even know how to proceed with this video. It all started around November in 2022 here in Lagos. My body was itching me. All of a sudden, my eyes became yellow. My urine was dark. And I went to General Hospital to complain. I thought it was just normal, probably malaria or one or two. But when I got to General Hospital in Lagos, I did series of tests and the result says that obstructive jaundice, pleuritis, bile obstruction. The professor were giving me different kind of names and I was like, what's all this one again? Where is this one coming from? And then, she was just trying to talk to me that the way it is, what is the solution to this? The next thing she says, this cannot be handled here in Lagos. We don't have facilities to do this in Lagos. And the only place they will send you to is Osun State. So which means the whole Lagos State can't carry out this very stuff? And I asked her that, ma, what are the processes involved in doing this thing? She said they will lie you down, they will pass something into your system, and where there is blockage, they will throw it and passing pipe into my system. How comes? And something came to my mind. I told her something. I said, man, the blockage that is here, once the blockage is no more there, help everything. He said, yes, once there's no more blockage, everything will go. And as at that time, the only thing that comes through my mind is, God, I know you never fail. I'm going to pray and I know this thing will go. Just normally now, believing that normal healings will come and all these things. It came to a point after like 2 weeks thereabout, it becomes serious. And I prayed in my own way and I was not getting results. Close relations, friends, and others. So they suggested that, okay, what you need to do now is at least let me go home and try hard to see if I could get a better result from these things. Unfortunately, I traveled home. I took series of herbs. I took herbs all in the name of trying to get solutions to these things. But unfortunately, instead of getting better, it becomes worse. So I had no option. At the point in time, they suggested to me that, okay, what will happen is, okay, you go to Abuja. So I went to Abuja Gogolada Teaching Hospital. Immediately I got to Abuja Teaching Hospital, with immediate effect, they started writing a series of texts on me. I was undergoing tests. And at the point in time when I got the result, liver cirrhosis, intrahepatic ductal dilation, obstructive jaundice. At the point in time, to sum everything up, they said cholangiocarcinoma. I said, which one is all this one again? I just heard one name not quite too long, months ago. Now I'm hearing a different name. And I thought, okay, break this thing in summary to me. The next thing they'll say is cancer of stage 4. But unfortunately, what they told me in Abuja, Ogolada Teaching Hospital, they said this is beyond their capacity here, that they cannot do this thing right here in Abuja. That the only place where I can go for this very surgery is in Osun State Teaching Hospital. I say, wow. Same Osun State Teaching Hospital that I said, no, I would not undergo anything of such. That is what you guys are still referring me to. When I made up my mind, I said, okay, no problem. Until woman of God suggested that there is NSPPD. I said, yes, I've heard NSPPD back then in, I think, 2020, early 2020. Then, yes, I've heard about it. Another day again, the woman called me again. Have you started? I started following NSPP. To the glory of God, as I was praying, not quite too long, on the 4th of April 2023, Pastor Jerry mentioned, he said, flow of bile from your liver is blocked.
Why are they saying that the flow of bile from your liver has stopped? If you are the one, put it on the live stream and say, I am the one. Healing has come. Healing has come. Healing has come.
I say, is that how it works? On the 5th of May, while still in Gwagwalada Teaching Hospital, in the process of praying, I also got another message from Pastor Jerry Ezes, which says that bile duct cancer. He says bile duct cancer be reversed.
Cancer of the bile duct, cancer of the bile duct, by the power of God, we command, be broken right now, be broken right now.
I said, okay, amen. I claimed it is reversed. On the 26th of May 2023, I also got a message from Pastor Jerry which said obstructive jaundice.
Obstructive jaundice. If you are the one, put it on the live stream.
I say, God, it is only you that can do these things. Connecting from here and I'm praying and I'm getting results. This can only be God. This is not the effort of human. And I've been seeing series of testimonies that, this motivated me, and I said, okay, no matter what it takes, I know God who started this thing will definitely come through for me. At the point in time in Gwagwalada Teaching Hospital, the professor came, they gave me a referral letter to Osun State. Earlier on there is a declaration while I was in Abuja there. So when I got to Osun State now, I gave them the paper, and the next thing, the professor I met him there, I gave him and when they went through what was written for me. One of the first doctor I made there, but your eyes is no longer as yellow based on what was referred there. I said, God, this is you. God in action. Then, because of that declaration by Pastor Ben in Abuja, Babalada Teaching Hospital, the effect has started manifesting in me. The eye that was very, very yellow, the sight and everything was been coming on, became normal. And all of a sudden again, 18th of June 2023, Pastor Jerry also declared again, intrahepatic ductal dilation. So something like that, intrahepatic ductal dilation as a result of cholestasis and all this. Be reversed and say God has done it. Oh, this is God. Then later on, the damaged liver that they saw earlier on as a result of cancer in Abuja district, then now later they directed me to go for another scan. I went for scan. What they now saw, they saw enlarged liver. Enlarged liver. A liver that was damaged before, that they were classifying me as cancer patient. Now that liver has now been revived, has now turned to enlarged liver. I say, God, you started this thing. Definitely you will end it. July 11, 2023, Pastor Jerry declared, cholangiocarcinoma be reversed.
Cholangiocarcinoma. Cholangiocarcinoma. If you are the one